Dolly is giving y'all, you want to be 3LW so bad. Like, you want to be TLC real bad, sister, and no one else cares about being no trio. Like, think you the triple dipper from Applebee's or Chili's, wherever it's from. Like, girl, what the hell?
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they draws. Eat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, ain't even say thank ya. Thought he's gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo. Bitch, I'm a
What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Baddies Africa episode 4. Okay, so if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then say something to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Hey, you guys, happy Monday. I just want to say you guys can stream the intro song because a lot of people ask where they can stream the intro song, and you can stream Lucci V, Guard Your Grill on all streaming platforms, so you don't only have to keep singing Made It Be My Butt and even say thank ya. Like, y'all can learn the whole song, baby, okay? The whole song is T, okay? Also, I want to say this, like, I'm not on any hate train for anybody. I don't dislike any of these girls in real life. I'm simply giving my opinion on the show. So for y'all to send like hateful comments to me, like, oh, you don't like so-and-so, I don't know these girls to not like them. I'm simply watching the show, giving my opinion. And it's okay for us to have different opinions. Like, that should not make you not like me or send threats to me and things like that just because we have different opinions on a TV show. You might actually need some help if you're that mad that we have different opinions on a TV show. Like, there's no hate train on my end. I don't dislike any of them. I don't know them to dislike them. I may dislike something they do on the show, but that does not mean, I know some of y'all like really take it personal and be like, oh, I hate so-and-so. Why? Ooh, and like really, that's not me. It's not that serious to me. I watch the show, recap it for y'all, and then move on with my life. Like, to be honest. So let's just be clear on that. Okay, stop being weird. Okay, I'm a grown lady. I'm an adult. Like, it's really not that deep on my end. I promise you it's not. I promise you. Hello, thank you. Now, let's get into it. Okay, so Dolly and Cold Killer was arguing, and then Summer just ran up, and all this dust started flying while they was squabbling. Like, it got dusty real quick. Like, was it powder? What was that? Because I heard them say, like, with props and everything, like, what was the prop? Like, did she have it just waiting in her hand? Like, I didn't understand what was happening with the dust and the powder, whatever that was. Okay, now, I did have to watch it in slow-mo, but I feel like that either gave Ty or Summer. I know Cold Killer did not beat Summer up, though. No shade, okay? So, then Dolly brings up the trio thing again, and somebody tried to debate me on my last video when I was saying like Dolly is or like episode 1 when I said like Dolly is dragging this whole trio thing. Somebody came in my comments like, you're on a Dolly hate train. She's not even mad about the trio. Well, here we are on episode 4 and she's bringing up the trio thing again. So I think that is the problem. Hello? And goodbye, okay? But Cold Killer, like, girl, we're not trying to be no trio. That's middle school. Like, we grown. Like, we not trying to be no trio. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, and seriously, like, Dolly is giving y'all, you want to be 3LW so bad. Like, you want to be TLC real bad, sister, and no one else cares about being no trio. Like, think you the triple dipper from Applebee's or Chili's, wherever it's from. Like, girl, what the hell? Like, you really dragging this trio thing like that to the point where you want to fight people over it? I would hate to see you go to a girl group concert. I would hate to see you at a TLC concert. You gonna be battling with we the trio. We the trio. Girl, please. Like, what? So Dolly wants to fight Cold Killer now because, I don't know, I guess because she feels like her and her friends is a trio. I don't know. But Dolly versus Cold Killer, I can't yai. I can't yai both rounds. Dolly macked her down. I was really glad that the other girls stopped Summer from jumping in because it's like, why do y'all gotta keep jumping? Like, go to jump zone if y'all want to do that. Go buy your trampoline. Go do some jumping jacks or go jump some rope, double dutch if you will. Like, the jumping is getting out of hand. Like, stop it. I'm really glad that they grabbed Summer. Like, girl, ain't no jumping. Cause girl, stop it, okay? Then Dolly tells Pretty P like she want to squash the beef. That's last season. We got new girls to beef with, and that just really for me gave like Dolly do it for the camera because she like, oh, it's the whole new girls. That means you trying to start some new beefs for no reason. Like, that's weird. And you know, Pretty P, you could tell she kind of skeptical about it, but she like, okay, but I'ma still throw Summer in the pool because Summer done threw her Rolex in the pond, which she should, and Summer should just stand there and let her toss her in there because like, girl, you really played on her top and threw her Rolex in the pond. Like, no. Then Dolly get to yelling, I need a band-aid. I knew it was only a matter of time before Dolly had an injury. She always got an ouchie, always got a boo boo. Like, girl, she is so fragile. Like, that's crazy. Okay. So then Ivory talks to K Rican and Fauna and asks about the drama. And, you know, she basically was asking them about, you know, what was the whole thing with Summer and Dolly and then Elsie and all of that. And, you know, they explained the name situation and all of that. And, you know, Ivory had asked K Rican if she bring Elsie in there, like, could her and Elsie squash it? And she was just like, no, when I see her, it's up. So, Elsie and Big Lex came into the room and it immediately was chaos, okay? Now, no shade, K Rican and Elsie, neither one of them could fight, okay? I don't know what they was doing. Now, round two, Lex tried to break it up. And like when Lex was trying to pull K Rican off of Elsie, Fauna ran over and jumped up and like tried to pull Big Lex from grabbing K Rican. And I guess Big Lex didn't want her touching her. So they started squabbling. And I think Ivory thought that, I don't know who Ivory thought they were jumping, but Ivory thought a jump was being had. So she started swinging on Fauna and Ivory like, why y'all jumping her? Fauna like, we not jumping her. And Ivory like, yes, y'all are. But I think it was the angle that Ivory was at because like they was fight. We were seeing it from this way, but Ivory was seeing it from the back way. So I really think that from Ivory's POV, it looked like a jump was being had, but it wasn't. But she's went live and said that she apologized to Fauna for the misunderstanding and all that, and there's no beef with them or whatever. So when security was trying to separate them, though, Big Lex was getting some licks in on Fauna. So I was like, okay, I know they gonna have to square up, okay? So side note, was Big Lex always bootylicious like that? Was I asleep? Because Scotty was not the only one with the body anymore on there. Like, K Rican body T2 and a Russian cream girl, but Big Lex, like, that thing was jiggling and everything. I was like, was she always caked up on a Monday like that? Hello? Like, she playing basketball and got basketballs on the back. Like, she's a real hooper. Hello? Whoa. I was not aware of your game, sister. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be more tuned in now, Big Lex. Yeah, I did not know you had a wagon in the back like that, okay? Now, the next round, Fauna jumped off the bed. It was like Spider-Man. Ooh, like she jumped off the bed onto Big Lex, but it wasn't a lot of swinging happening, and they like fell in between the bed, you know what I'm saying? But then the third round, Fauna was more so trying to wrestle, and Big Lex was. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like Big Lex got that third round. Like, no debating. I feel like Big Lex got that. It ain't like she just tore her out the frame, though. But I would give that round to Big Lex. Okay. Then Anna does her exit. This was her final episode for Baddies Africa. Dolly asks Ivory, can they squash the beef? And they hug it out. Okay. Now Natalie enters and she meets with all the different trios, because no one else is claiming to be a trio but Dolly and them, but trios separately to try to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? She letting them know we need to get everything out on the table before we go out tonight, because we cannot be rumbling and tumbling in these clubs in Africa, because they do not play that. You know what I mean? So she like, yeah, we gotta get everything laid out right now at this house meeting because y'all not about to mess up the African bag, baby, okay? Um, but Tavi also lets it be known when Natalie meets with her, and I think it was Tavi, Elsie, and Russian Cream. You know, Tavi says that when the cameras cut, that the girls had jumped Elsie, so she was like really feeling the type of way. Now, I don't like when they beef about stuff that was off camera because we don't know what really happened. Like, we don't, you know what I mean? We don't know what happened. They need cameras 24/7, like the Baddies going wild girls, because like we don't even know what was happening, boo. But it's time for the house meeting, aka WrestleMania. Okay, so as all the girls are sitting around with Natalie or whatever, like Tavi immediately hops up, like y'all was jumping, so come on. One by one, she starts rumbling the girls. Okay, so Tavi versus K Rican, it was super fast, like 4 seconds, like nothing even really happened, honestly. Like it was 4 seconds. Like since K Rican can't fight, I guess we could say Tavi won that. Like, but it was nothing, honestly. Then Tavi versus Fauna, 4 seconds as well. Like it was broke up so fast, like the security was coming right in, like you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't even enough time, I feel like, to determine who was winning the phase. Like it was nothing happened. So then Russian Cream was like, yeah, right. I didn't get to fight K Rican the other night when I wanted to. So right after she was done with Tavi, I ran up. Which was also 4 seconds. Security broke them up. I had to watch it in slow mo, and neither one of them was really doing nothing. Like, but when security was holding Russian, Rican did sneak a few in. But I still won't say that she beat up Russian Cream. Like it was these particular fights at the house meeting, like security was not playing with them. Like it was just like so fast until it got to certain ones, which we're gonna get into, okay? So then Rolly tells Elsie, like, girl, stop yelling and getting the pain. She like, I did get in the pain. Yo, Elsie, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, okay? But then Elsie ran up and snuck Rican and didn't even swing. It was like she ran up and then just stood there and let K Rican get the bopping her upside her head. One W for K Rican, like one W for her, because she definitely be getting Elsie. Elsie the only one, because Elsie don't be swinging. She just run up and just be like, I don't know what she be doing. I don't know what be happening. So then Russian Cream versus Fauna. She swung real hard. Fauna swung real hard and Russian Cream ducked. If Fauna would have landed that first one, she might have got that eye. I don't know. But then a punch was not thrown after that. They was just tugging and pulling. But I mean, Fauna did get her on the ground, but I watched it in slow-mo, and after that first little swing, it was no more punches. It was just straight, like, it was giving playing tug of war. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was giving field day. You know what I mean? Like, that's okay. So then Rolly asks, like, are y'all drunk? Like, why y'all? Because like they was definitely fighting like they was drunk, but I think they was sober. Like, I don't know. Now, Cold Killer versus Tavi. Tavi ran up and Cold Killer pulled the Scotty baby. She did that super kick. Y'all know how Scotty do. Then she tried to kick again, but Tavi had grabbed her leg, so it was kind of throwing her off balance. And as Cold Killer was falling, she swung once and caught Tavi in the face once. And then when Cold Killer fell on the ground, I think Tavi may have swung like once, but for people saying that Tavi tore Cold Killer, they delusional, if you ask me. A tear was not had. Like, Cold Killer held her own in that. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Cold Killer may not be the best fighter, but she held her own in that. It's like Tavi think her hands do more than what her hands actually do. Tavi thinks she like Tasiki or something, and it's like, it don't be giving that. Like, no shade. And K Ricky had me crying. She was like, yeah, Tavi getting up with that tight ass butt. Tight ass butt is crazy. Okay. Then Rolly says that she feels like Russian and Elsie had kind of like planned that attack on K Rican, because she was like, we was chilling, taking shots, everything was cool. And then Elsie just came out of nowhere like, yeah, we got to get into it. And then Russian was like, oh yeah, now I need that from Rican. So Russian was like, no, that's not what happened. And her and Rolly kind of had a back and forth. Rolly like, do you got a problem with me? And I think like it didn't go anywhere from there, but I do feel like maybe later in the season that her and Rolly may bump heads. Like that's what I feel like. Okay. So Natalie says, "Can we go to the club and behave?" And Summer says, "Yeah, after this," and runs up on K Rican. I was confused because I mean, maybe she's still mad about all of them arguing on the sprinter on the first day, but K Rican wasn't saying nothing to her during the meeting. Fauna was saying stuff to her like about her name at the meeting, but K Rican wasn't saying nothing to her. So I was confused on why Summer ran up on her. But I'm not gonna lie, Summer definitely won that against K Rican. But it's like I like K Rican. Her confessionals are hilarious. She's pretty, her body T, but you know, she can't really fight, and it's okay. You still a bad bitch to me, honey, okay? So then Big Lex wants Fauna again. Big Lex flew out that road, baby, like, yeah. I was trying to look and see if I could see the cheeks again. Sorry. Okay. But then Dolly and Summer jump in, okay? And that was the end. So next week is gonna be a whole full fight, which is crazy. I will say that I loved Big Leg's confessional look on this episode. I thought that was so cute with the little headband and the baby hairs. I thought she looked so pretty. I'm tired of Summer and them just jumping. Like I'm really irritated with it. Like y'all do not have to jump. Like y'all winning fades solo. So why do y'all need to keep jumping? Like that's irritating me. But I'm ready to see them actually get outside, go to the club next week, and maybe do something besides just fighting over nothing. You know what I mean? But so far my fave would have to be I don't know. I want to say Cold Killer right now, but some people was telling me that she was saying some colorist stuff about brown skin girls. So I don't know if I can. So I'm gonna stick to my tied and true dime in the body for right now. We're gonna see Cold Killer. She like on standby. I'm gonna have to wait till next week to see if I really like her now. Okay, y'all comment down below. We 4 episodes in. Who y'all fave so far? Who y'all least fave so far? Elsie might be my least fave between Elsie and Tavi. I'm not really feeling them. Dolly, not really feeling her. I think that people would like Big Lex more if she switched and started kicking it with like Diamond Body and Ivory, because even like on the clips I see online of her hanging around Ivory and them, like she just, her smile is bigger, she looks happier. Like I don't know, that's just my opinion though. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.